All right, so for our second example, same steps. So step one would still be to put the equation into standard form. And right now it's not in standard form because the 15 is on the wrong side of the equation. So we need to move it to the left side of the equation, and to do so we would subtract it. So I'm going to have 30x squared plus 35x minus 15 equals 0. Okay, the next step is to see if we have a GCF. So in this problem, we actually do have a GCF of 5. So we would take 5 out of each of our terms. So the 5 remains out front, and I would be left with 6x squared plus 7x minus 3 equals 0. Now here you have to be careful. So we're going to go into our star, but we need to make sure that we're still recognizing which one is A, which one is B, and which one is C. So A now is equal to 6, B is equal to 7, and C is equal to -3. Okay, so A, B, and A go on the bottom. A times C will be up top. So 6 times -3 would be -18. And then in the bottom we would have 6, 7, and 6. So now we need to come up with two numbers, two factors of 18 that would also add or subtract to be 7. Okay, so we could do +9 and -2. 9 times -2 equals -18, and 9 plus a -2 equals 7. All right, so now we can simplify our fractions. So -2 over 6 would simplify to be -1/3. And 9 over 6 would simplify to be 3 over 2. All right, once we get these fractions, now we just move straight into our answer for our factored form. Now, we have to be careful because in this problem we had a GCF to begin with, and the GCF still needs to remain in our factored form. So I would still have a 5 out front, and then remember the denominator of the fraction goes in front of the variable. So we would have 2x and then plus 3. And then for my second fraction, I would have 3x and then -1. And that is our factored form. Okay, and then again, to find the solutions, I need to take my factors and set them equal to 0. So 2x plus 3 needs to be set equal to 0, and 3x minus 1 needs to be set equal to 0. So for the first one, we can just subtract 3. 2x equals -3, and then divide both sides by 2. So x equals -3 over 2 would be one of our solutions. For the second one, we can add 1. 3x equals 1, and then divide by 3. So x equals 1/3.